I have to be honest with everyone. I'd never heard of a PLN prior to enrolling in ITC 5330. I've really enjoyed researching and learning exactly what a PLN is. From what I've learned, it is something very personalized and unique for every individual educator. So, here's mine. After reading a number of blogs and articles on PLNs and watching numerous YouTube videos about them, I have decided to organize mine into 5 different categories. My categories are socializing, reading, listening, studying, and goal setting. My first category is socializing, which could also be called social media. I've been on Facebook pretty much since its inception, and I'm a daily participant on Facebook. It's been a great way for me to connect with friends from college and long ago. Until about a year ago, I have used Facebook exclusively for personal social networking. I've known for a few years that I should be using social media as a marketing tool for the College and Career Readiness program that I direct for Central Carolina Community College. About a year ago, I finally took the time to set up a Facebook page for an educational institution. Unfortunately, until recently, that was as far as I'd gotten on the project. Just before starting ITC 5330, my interest in utilizing that page was rekindled, and I have begun to post about the college occasionally. I've had a profile on LinkedIn for years, but I've never actually used it. While reading about PLNs, I learned that LinkedIn is much more than a place to network for a new job. Thanks to this project, I've now updated my profile, and I intend to include it as a regular part of my PLN. I created a profile for Twitter a couple of years ago, but I've never spent much time on the Twitter platform. Thanks to this project, I've updated that profile and have begun to follow leaders in the arena of community colleges and adult instruction. Twitter has already become a daily part of my life. I hope to use Twitter to expand my knowledge of adult education and educational technology, as well as to utilize it as a marketing platform for my programs at CCCC. My second category is reading. Until Dr. O'Shea explained Feedly 2 weeks ago, I didn't really know what a news and information aggregator was, or even that they existed. While studying this topic, I discovered that I actually already do utilize an aggregator. I have used the Flipboard app for several years now because it comes with my smartphone. I've even customized it to include topics that are relevant to me. In the process of preparing this project, I stumbled upon a new organization called KQED Teach. KQED Teach is an online learning platform that supports educators' growing media literacy needs by helping them develop the media skills necessary to bring media production to their learning environments. It's an awesome site that has a number of free courses on educational media. I have now nearly completed a course entitled Taking Charge of Social Media. Within that course, I learned how to create my own customized Flipboard magazines. I now have 2 magazines created that collect articles for me. One is on educational media, and the other one is specifically on professional learning networks. It is really cool. I've included Digo and Feedly in this category because they were repeatedly mentioned in both the articles that I've read and the videos that I watched. I have not yet fully explored them, but intend to do so in the near future. My third category is listening. While learning what a PLN is, I've come to the realization that I have long had a professional learning network. It just hadn't been labeled. I regularly watch YouTube videos in order to improve my technology skills, and I follow software teachers that I found particularly helpful. TED-Ed is another site that has been a great resource when I've been in need of information on a specific topic. Since my renewed interest in using social media as a marketing tool for my classes at CCCC, I decided that I needed to take a class in social media marketing. In June, I discovered Shaw Academy. Shaw Academy is a for-profit company based in Dublin, Ireland that offers web-based courses on a gazillion topics. I signed up for their free introductory offer and will soon complete a diploma in social media marketing. The course has been really helpful in expanding my knowledge of marketing through social media. I decided that Shaw Academy had to make the cut for my PLN. And of course, I must include KQED Teach, which I spoke about earlier. My fourth category is studying. When I got to this category, I realized that I really have had a PLN all along. I just didn't know what to call it. Most of my PLN before now has been composed of attendance at conferences. I've been fortunate to have the opportunity to attend many conferences throughout my career in adult education. I've been a member of International TESOL for at least a couple decades and have attended the conferences in cities around the country and even in Toronto. TESOL is the professional organization for teachers of English as a second or other languages. I'm scheduled to present at a workshop on teaching grammar to ESL students next year in Chicago. For the past few years, I've been able to attend the COAB conferences. I've picked up many new skills in technology at these conferences, as well as kept abreast of current best practices in the field of adult ed. My colleagues at CCCC and I are planning to present at COAB next year in Phoenix on integrating career awareness into basic skills classes. I've attended numerous conferences offered by the North Carolina Community College System Office, as well as the North Carolina Community College Adult Educators Association. I'm looking forward to being a member of a panel presenting on best practices in adult high schools at the NCCAEA conference this September in Durham. I couldn't create a list of organizations where I'd had the pleasure to learn without including Duke University, where I earned a certificate in teaching English as a second language in 2006 through Duke's Office of Continuing Education. I've learned so very much in this MA program and have made many great connections with others in the field of adult ed that I must include App State in my PLN. In the past, I've also attended the annual Adult Basic Skills Institute offered by App State each summer, designed specifically for North Carolina Community College basic skills instructors. I look forward to attending what we lovingly call Institute many times again in the coming years. These conferences have played an integral part in my personal professional development. I intend to continue to attend them whenever the opportunity arises in the future. They are therefore a very important part of my PLN. My last category is goal setting. A clear weakness in my PLN is the category of social media. So my short-term goal is to become more active in social media professionally, particularly on Twitter and LinkedIn. My PLN is also overwhelmingly full of opportunities for me to learn. I need to find ways to join the conversation professionally, so have included a midterm goal of beginning a blog on community college administration. And my long-term goal is to finish this master's program so that I can begin a doctoral program in educational leadership, hopefully with a focus on educational technology, in the fall of 2018. Clearly, it was time for me to put together a PLN. I've sincerely enjoyed the process and have appreciated having this project as a requirement for this class. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and please shoot me an email if you have any advice you'd like to share or any questions you'd like to ask.